I'm just gonna say two things to you: Spider-Man and dinosaurs. Welcome to the Complete Story series, where I've turned into a dinosaur and I'm reading this dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective company. This happens in Avenging Spider-Man 14 and 15. Enjoy the dinosaurs! I hate dinosaurs, Spidey shouts as he leaps over them. Is saying that gonna get me kicked out of the secret circle of born and raised nerds? Then he leaps over another dinosaur's head, throwing it into other dinosaurs only to have them surround him again. He grabs the tail of one of them and uses it as a weapon against the other one standing there. It's nothing against you guys, I feel like you're a bunch of critters waiting for extinction, and I'm kind of a forward-thinking guy. Spidey then leaps into the trees as smoke begins to flow from the other dinosaurs' noses, and they breathe fire. As he swings away, he just remembers the words that were told to him. Come to the Savage Land, they said. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Unmatched energy signatures, unique flora and fauna. They always forget to mention that all of the unique fauna is trying to eat you. And as he swings past another blast of fire from the fire-breathing dinosaurs, or they cook you so they can then eat you. It's the story of my life. No one ever tells me about the fire-breathing mutant velociraptors. Before Spidey can get a better grip on the whole situation though, a pterodactyl flies by, knocking him out of the trees, and then with some kind of device on its head, it's spilling out some kind of a message telling Spidey to prepare to be killed and have his genetic stock added to the pool. As Spider-Man hits the ground, he mumbles, "Stupid talking pterodactyl," and then he webs up a raptor's mouth and he flings it at the other dinosaurs that are converging on his position. He stands up ready to fight more, wondering how he's going to get out of this one, when he feels the ground shaking, and he hears trees falling, and out runs Devil Dinosaur! He begins to tear the raptors apart and stomp on the other dinosaurs. That's what I'm talking about, Spider-Man shouts, a big red T-Rex to my rescue. Hey, where did Moon Boy go? No need to ask that question though, because Moon Boy is jumping onto Spider-Man's back right now. As Spider-Man rolls on the ground, Moon Boy leaps away. Hey, what gives? You know me! He shouts as he tries to stop Moon Boy by webbing him up, but he's not listening as he jumps in for another punch. I thought we were buddies, Spider-Man says as Moon Boy takes him to the ground, and behind them, Devil Dinosaur is tearing apart every single mutated dinosaur that's attacking them. Moon Boy turns his attention from Spider-Man to cheer on Devil, and with him distracted, one of the mutated dinosaurs begins to sneak up on him. Luckily, Spider-Man wasn't distracted though, as he webs up the dinosaurs, saving Moon Boy. In his language of screeches and grunts, Moon Boy comments how the man-spider just saved him. He puts his hands up trying to apologize, but Spider-Man doesn't understand his language. That doesn't matter though, because he can tell that Moon Boy is sorry and he's asking for help. I've got an idea, Spidey tells Moon Boy as he begins to draw on the dirt now that nobody's attacking them. He explains that the company that he works for, Horizon, was asked to come to the Savage Land to conduct experiments, and they asked Peter Parker to come along. He did it to keep them safe, but one night he was having a headache due to his spider sense going haywire in the Savage Land, and he decided to sneak off and relax. While he was gone, somebody came through and kidnapped the entire Horizon Labs team, so he suited up and he's been looking for them. Moon Boy looks at the crude drawings and he grunts to himself. Your drawings look like an insult on the ground you drew them on. Since he has no idea what the man-spider is trying to tell him, Moon Boy gets his own idea and he leads Spidey out of there. He kind of figures that the problem that Devil and himself are trying to fix has something to do with why the man-spider is here. As Moon Boy leads the way, Devil and Spidey run after him, with Spidey commenting on how he has about a dozen Timmy down the well jokes he could be telling, but he'll just be keeping them to himself. Moon Boy leads Spider-Man to the mouth of a truly evil-looking cave. Spider-Man looks at the cave and then he looks back to Moon Boy and Devil. We need a plan. But before he can even finish his words, Moon Boy hops on Devil and they ride to victory. With Man-Spider, they can't fail. Spidey swings in shouting, "This is not a plan!" He gets taken down by an electrifying Triceratops, but Devil saves him by digging his teeth into the back of it. He then flings the mutated dino as another one launches drills into his back, and he shrieks in pain. Moon Boy cries out, "No, Devil!" But Spider-Man sees what's going on. Moon Boy, we need to end this. Devil has this under control. Moon Boy shrieks a cry of agreeing, and they run inside of the cave. It's a wonder I didn't take up drinking. And Spider-Man turns back to see Devil chomping on the talking pterodactyl. Okay, Devil's got this. They run inside, and the first thing that they find is a cell with the Horizon workers. So they leave them there while they go deeper to see what they can find, and they come across a lab with all kinds of monstrosities in it. But Moon Boy points out the dinosaur eggs that are nearby, and Spider-Man realizes Moon Boy is here to rescue the dino eggs. That's when we finally get to see the mastermind behind all of these genetic mutations, Brainchild. Spider-Man doesn't waste any time though as he webs up Brainchild's face and Moonboy grabs the eggs, shrieking, "I have the eggs!" Spider-Man continues to kick the dinosaurs around, and with his usual banter, he just throws out there, "Never in a million years did you expect to tick off both Spider-Man and Devil Dinosaur, did you, Brainchild?" But Brainchild isn't done yet. "Did you really think that the Crimson Brute is the only tyrant lizard in my domain?" Spidey stops where he was standing. "Why, yes. Yes, I did." Brainchild turns around. "Rise, Demon Dinosaur!" Spider-Man and Moonboy begin to run out of the cave carrying the eggs as Spidey tells himself, "Oh great, this is just what I wanted today, to be eaten by a thing that gives T-Rexes nightmares." They make it out of the cave, and as they get there, Spidey begins to swing away. Devil Dinosaur and Demon Dinosaur both look at each other and they pause in shock. But it doesn't take long as they begin to battle it out. Dinosaur versus Evil Dinosaur. Moonboy takes the chance to knock Brainchild off of Demon Dinosaur, and he begins to repeatedly pummel him, shouting, "You will pay for what you've done!" Spider-Man has to stop him though. "That's enough, Moonboy. We did it." Meanwhile, Devil Dinosaur tail whips Demon Dinosaur, knocking him down, and then he leaps up on top of him. But once they realize that Brainchild is done, Devil just stops and lets Demon walk away. "I don't think either of them was really into that fight," Spider-Man says as he watches Demon go off into the jungle. Spider-Man goes back to the camp where he changes back into Peter Parker, and Moonboy frees the scientists of Horizon. As they all get on the plane and take off for civilization, Peter glances out the window and he says quietly, "So long, Devil. Keep the place safe." Meanwhile, back in Moonboy and Devil's cave, Moonboy comments on how Spider-Man's friends will never know what he did. But that's okay. Because we know, right, Devil? And I swear, my dear listeners, I think Devil smiled as the eggs hatched, revealing baby Devil Dinosaurs. Thank you for joining us for this tale today, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Comicstorian. Now make sure you check out these other videos that are on screen right now so you can watch other great dinosaur-related videos or Spider-Man-related videos. I'll see you guys next time right here.